Yeah. It's your boy DC Don Juan. I'm here with my brother VL Deck.
What we doing, brother?
We had a first episode of Shoot Your Shot.
You did. Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. You gotta shoot your shot. You know what's new with you, VL man? I see that you opening up a lot of clothing lines. I see that you selling a lot of accessories for the phones,
product, exactly.
All that good stuff. What made your mind switch to that kind of grind instead of music right now?
I seen the industry go through a lot. I ain't gonna lie, and I was one of the ones who was looking like get caught up in the web. So I just feel like it's time to expand, and a brand is something need to be talked about when you not in the room. You feel me?
Facts.
So that's why I just feel like, so it's very important to always put a brand together, like a product, all that. You gotta have that. And say, if you're a rapper, you gotta have more to the rap. You know what I'm saying? So that way you better sell yourself.
That's one thing I noticed about you. Like, I get a lot of my motivation from you. You're always on to the next thing. You're never stuck in the moment. What made you start to think like that? Like, everybody is used to the now. I want to bling now. You always worried about later, making sure later's straight. What instilled that in you?
I believe in longevity and I believe in patience. I just dropped a song on the new tape. I just dropped two, by the way. Can't rate me. I got a song called Patience. Like, it takes patience to get rich. It takes patience to be great.
Thanks.
Like, you can't take shortcuts to be great, and you got to go through stuff.
Thanks.
Trials, all that. You know what I'm saying? So when you go through something, you got to be able to step it on the chin. Like, losses if you're on the street. Like, you get fired, go find another job. Like, everything, when you got to have eye openers. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to find the bright side of everything. So
that's
my
real.
third eye open on a lot of stuff, too. So that's what it is. Once you find your hustle, you find yourself the third eye open. That's what the third eye is.
A lot of people don't have a third eye. That's why they always getting left behind.
Exactly.
So what's the next move for you now? What you got your eye and your vision on?
Right now, I'm really focused on my artist right now because it's going to be his first quarter, then second quarter coming up. And I got like 3 more projects I got to push out. So I'm really just working like this is a non-stop working game. Like, it's a million rappers, so you got to stay working. You can't get lazy and take breaks. So I don't take breaks.
That's a fact.
I'm not one of the ones caught the overnight bus, so I got to stay working and stay ready.
That's a fact. That's another thing about you. Your ear is always to the new artists, to the streets. I learned a lot about the new up-and-coming artists by just riding in the car with you, you know? So what makes you so hungry to keep finding out the new stuff instead of listening and being settled with
I feel like that's my second passion, A&R. Like, after the artists with me, I'm a CEO now, but I feel like I'm going to the A&R because I like a lot of the talent like right now, I heard them before they was even big. You know what I'm saying? So your gift can be something else and just always want to be what you think you is. You could be big being something else. That was a lot of folks I realized, like, you ain't gonna always be able to be the basketball player. You might got to be the coach to still get the millions. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught up in just trying to be that when you can be him another way. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real.
It makes sense.
So where you think music is going now in Atlanta? You think Atlanta still got music, or you think it's branching off into the rest of the world?
Yeah, it's branching off into the rest of the world due to the situation we just went through with all the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So now that they kind of look at our city, they don't look at it like we together no more. They really see it for what it is. I ain't gonna be the one to keep trying to act like it's all that. You know what I'm saying? But you still got reals in the cut who under the old law do no lane, no flaw in their name. You know what I'm saying? So they need to come up with something new for the ones who ain't got flaw in their name. Now you see all the rats and shit around the bitch still uploading millions and shit. But you got motherfuckers that 30 years never told wrong identity, everything down. They don't get praised right.
That's
you know
fact.
what I'm saying? So you can have a real nigga holiday or something. If I can have something to do with it, I have something to do with it.
That's a fact.
Bro.
10 toes. You know I hate to even ask you this shit, man. I don't even like to get in people's business and shit like that, but it's all over the world. It's all out on the internet, so I got to get your point of view of what's going on. This Young Thug YSL situation. What do you feel about this situation?
We're supposed to sit back there with, bro. In this game right here, once you sign up for this shit, you sign up for this shit. It sounds selfish, it sounds crazy, but you gotta sit back there and ride it out and let them folks figure it out. You can't take please and leave him and be saying he the man by himself. I don't know what's going on, but from what I see on television, you're supposed to sit in the back, everybody supposed to roll it out like the bikers did. You know what I'm saying? Then I thought highly of a lot of them people too who did that to him. So you know, and I know what kind of money he don't spend on them people too. Just being in the background over time, I don't give no fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. You have to ride it out. You have to be able to tell your girl, hey, I'm fucked up. I got caught up with my boy. I gotta sit down and send me some money. You gotta explain that to your kid. Or don't sign up for this shit.
Right.
Stay a civilian.
Right.
You get it easy, said and done, niggas. But I know what I do. I get in that room. Hey, man, chill. You see what niggas doing in that room.
Truth.
You get it? Niggas gotta pray every day they don't get put in them situations. Niggas gotta pray every day they don't have to kill a nigga.
Facts.
Niggas have to pray every day they make it back home to their family, bro. You can't be playing tough, bro. Like,
That's a fact.
that's why certain niggas be like, why I ain't got rich? And, like, every nigga ain't meant to have money.
So they playing.
You know what I'm saying? You get this, you get a crazy nigga all the million, what they gonna do? He gonna go crazy,
He
go
go
get
crazy.
more crazy, nigga buy more weapons and go destroy shit.
Yup.
Give a nigga with some money, some cent, they gonna turn up.
Crash
So that's
out.
what it is about them. Everything. Like, they did them wrong, and, you know, when he come home, I know he gonna not look at them the same. He can't fuck with that. If they planned all that, I have to go live and say I'm sorry. If all this is Thug told them.
Right,
Up
right.
until then, behind the project building, them
Standing on
niggas,
10.
like, them niggas ain't right.
Standing on 10.
That's just what it is. So, like, that's just what it is with me.
How can the city feel love again? What you think could make the city come back outside and get that Atlanta feel again?
Hey, believe it or not, though, due to all this shit going on, it getting back right. Because guess what? One thing about real, you can't deny realness. And all the real niggas still here. They ain't gone. The streets know the real niggas still here. They watching what's going on with the foolery. You clean the car good, man?
Yeah. I'm blind shit out myself.
You blind the shit out there. So give me time, bro.
What young nigga in Atlanta you got your eye on that's piping up, that's rapping good, got your attention?
I like
Antiminus.
Yeah, Antiminus.
You been telling me about him.
Yeah, Charles doing that thing. He rhyme. It's a lot of them young niggas. Damn, bro, that be on the tip of my tongue, bro. That's so many of them niggas though, but
Yeah, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I just know
I
that.
fuck with the whole city though. Even
Yeah.
them young, it's a lot of them young niggas been in my DM. I keep telling them niggas, boy, we gonna be big. Just keep going, put out content. That's what I tell any nigga too, bro. Don't always think the next nigga can just spark you out. Them niggas can shout you out all that, but bro, y'all niggas gonna be big, y'all sell. Y'all ain't gotta do nothing. Anytime a big nigga have something, y'all niggas put y'all money, go book y'all a session at the club when them big nigga have something.
Right.
Pay the DJ to play your song. You gotta do that shit down there every night when they popping Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's different ways of building your shit up when you're independent. I built mine up. You build a relationship with DJs, you doubt DJs up. You just stay on the scene rather. Just keep dropping. Don't get caught up in them niggas who hang on you talking about, oh, he dropping a lot of music, he ain't made it yet. As long as you know how to sell your music, it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta build your brand.
Yeah, you gotta build your brand, bro. You gotta build your brand. You know what I'm saying? So stay working, stay home, stay on the scene. Stay relevant. You can't be behind thinking nobody gotta listen to you. Nobody don't give a fuck about you, boy. 10 million raps. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
My label called Station A, so I want niggas to know, boy, you can do it. I came from the bottom, king bullshit, found the way. That's why I tell niggas find a hustle. I've been bullshit, been lost, you know what I'm saying? Been a crash out for niggas who I thought was like that, who ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing to my young niggas coming up. Don't crash out, but if you gonna listen to a nigga, make sure he was like that. Like, don't be going out there stepping hard at a nigga who ain't never even put on no shoes to go do nothing, been in no car.
Nah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas losing their life due to niggas playing puppet master with these boys, knowing they like that and they ain't like that.
Nah, that's real.
You got niggas who done skip through life. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you think the streets parallel with the game now? Because I see the same thing going on.
Oh, no, that shit the same.
Yeah.
The rap game and the trap is the same. That's why I move how I move. Move militant in both the streets and this because it's fucked up like that. They got hip-hop police, they got fed police, they got street police, they got, you know what I'm saying? This shit is fucked up, and you got niggas who tripping on the same shit.
Nah, you ain't lying.
This shit is an all game. That's why they go back to, you gotta pray you don't get put in those situations every day. You know, do good by yourself, by other people too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Karma real, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't believe in that, but you know, I'd rather put out good, you know what I'm saying?
So I gotta get your take on this. What you think about Moran pulling guns out in club on Instagram Live and shit like that?
I'm gonna go 50-50. I'm gonna go 50-50.
Cause you got a son that's playing ball, right?
You right. And, and I feel like this. I'm gonna say 50-50. 50-50. The other 50, he living his life having fun with the millions. The other 50, he tripping. That stupid ass man get kicked straight out the league, boy. You whatever you got going on, trying to prove you hard, trying to prove you like that. And I like Moran. I ain't gonna like it just right now. He tripping like.
I love
You ain't
Ja.
gotta prove you like that, Sean. You ain't gotta be Wayne T. Long to say you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on real quick.